Yesterday, I started a new commission, and I started getting this feeling that I get almost every single time I'm making artwork for someone else, especially when there's money involved. I think it's this sort of performance anxiety. I think it stems from my perfectionist tendencies or even a little bit of imposter syndrome. I feel like whatever I'm making for this person has to be good because they're paying for it. I have to make sure that they like it, and I have to make sure that I like it, and because of that, I start questioning and doubting a lot of the decisions that I make when I'm making something. It makes the process take a lot longer, and overall, it just doesn't feel the best. So in order to break out of that feeling, I think I'm just gonna spend some time today working on my own art, just making things that aren't for anyone else and kind of free me from that pressure a little bit. I'm gonna work in my sketchbook, maybe do some digital art, maybe even try practicing painting a little bit, but just make things that don't have to be good. Just make things that are fully for me. Today is also the first day in a new challenge that I'm doing. I want to draw in my sketchbook every day for 30 days. I draw in my sketchbook at least 2 or 3 times in a week, and it's not enough. I can feel myself slowing down, I feel myself not being as creative, and it feels like I have to shake off the rust every time I go to draw again. The thing is, I used to draw in my sketchbook every day. Every morning I'd wake up, do a few sketches, and then go about my day, but it was something that I just slowly started to stop. Over time, I started to get a lot more commissions and a lot more client work, and even though I was drawing every day for work, I wasn't drawing every day for myself, and those are two very different things. Drawing every day for work started to make me feel fatigued, and that feeling of fatigue coupled with the whole performance anxiety thing really started to make drawing feel like work as a whole. So in my free time, even though I used to draw, it became something I didn't really want to do. It made it feel like work. That sucks though. I love making artwork for myself. I love drawing in my sketchbook for myself, and it's something that I really miss. When I was drawing every day, I felt really creative and I was faster, and I felt like I could just make anything. I still feel that way, but like I said, I feel kind of rusty. So I'm gonna draw every day for 30 days for at least 5 minutes at a time. And I can draw anything I want, so I really don't have an excuse not to. I'm hoping that by the end of this challenge, drawing in my sketchbook every day will be a habit again, and it'll be something that I look forward to. I just drew for about half an hour, mostly just doodles. I drew a bunch of chickens, this long skinny dog, and then played around with some bat designs. Lately I've been exploring a lot of different shapes for different animals, and it's fun playing around and seeing what works. I wouldn't say that I love any of these drawings, but I do like them and they're fun to make. On the left hand page there's still a little bit of room though, and I always think it's important to practice drawing people. I've also been wanting to do more self-portraits, so I'm going to see if I can fit in a drawing of myself. I used to think it wasn't super important to draw every day, but now I'm starting to think drawing for myself every day is something I need to do. It's not just about practice and getting better. Not drawing every day makes my sketchbook pages feel more special, which I think is making me afraid to mess anything up. When I was drawing every day though, I wouldn't care how messy the pages looked. It was just about drawing and having fun. And that's a place I'd like to tap back into. The first drawing took half an hour, then I erased it, and then this next drawing took like 20 minutes. I'm much happier with the second one. I'm gonna take a break now, eat some food, then come back and start up on something else. So I'm sure some of you are wondering what I just pulled out. Paint. I'm gonna paint one of my plants. Just one plant. And no clock. I'm gonna be painting with gouache, but just so you know, it's been quite some time since I last picked up a paintbrush. I learned in art school how to paint, but I never really made a habit of it outside of school. I do a lot of digital paintings, but I rarely try to paint traditionally. I remember really liking gouache though, and it's something I've always wanted to get better at. I wasn't super happy with the painting, so I decided to use a pen to add some line work to it. Honestly, I thought I would do better. I haven't painted in a really long time, and it shows. There's a part of me that just wants to scrap this, maybe even just scrap the whole video. I'm not super happy with some of the drawings I did today either, but I think that goes against what I'm trying to do here. Last week I put out a video talking all about perfectionism, how you should be okay with making mistakes because they help you grow and get better, and I think that that's something that I'm experiencing right now. The perfectionist in me wants to never let this video see the light of day. The person that's okay with mistakes, the person that knows that this is all part of growing, is just gonna put out the video. And that's the person I wanna be. I don't wanna be the perfectionist anymore. This is the whole point in keeping a sketchbook. You have to let it be messy. That's the only way you're ever going to learn, and that's the only way I'm ever going to learn. I'm happy I did this. I'm a little bit scared to put out this video, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. I think I'm gonna get back to working on my commission now, and I will see you all in the next one. A couple days later, I was drawing these dandelions on the left, and then I decided to try experimenting with a red color pencil. And I have to say, I really like the effect. I think it made it a lot better.